people to arrive. Yeah. And while we're waiting, let's show here the environment. Second intent. I hope we have now sound. And people are coming back. It takes like 2 minutes. Let's put here some gloves on while we are waiting because it's getting cold. It's a pity that this was not working in the first place. But now it should work. Can I chat here? Oh, here settings, chat filter, community moderation. What else do we have? This is, oh, flash. Lighting on, lighting off. No green screen. A 49 second short. Ah, okay, I can cut here. Hello, thanks for arriving here. I need to know if the sound is working now. I had some technical issues my first time, so please, if someone can confirm that the sound is now working, I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, I will talk 15 minutes and nobody's listening to me or can listen to me. I will show here where I am. I'm in Parc and the most remote tip where the river comes down and goes around Parc. It's a quite popular place. A lot of people are coming here, not today because it's cold and windy. I have some stuff prepared today and I'm still waiting for someone to confirm sound is good. Can you hear it or not? Let me know as a chat message. I have some exciting material prepared today, so I really want to share this. Oh, thanks. Thank you very much. It's highly appreciated. I had some issues before. Anyway, so first, a little short auto promotion. I created a website called quebecsauvage.ca. That's a website where I publish all the IDs of birds, animals, all animals, mammals, frogs, amphibians, etc. So you can see there not only what I saw, but in which park I saw it, and particularly which place I stand when I was able to ID that species. Right now, we are in what we call, or what I call, it's like eyes out snow melt period in the year. It's spring, but the species variation is very low. And I show you we have still some ice going on here on the right side. You see over there that's still covered with ice. Oh, let me try here and we have some ring-billed gulls on sitting there on the ice. And here we also have a block of ice. So it's still, especially the wetlands and the ponds are covered with ice, but it's about to go away. So I call this the ice out snow melt period, which roughly goes from March 20th to April 20th. It's the time when some species arrive, but it's not yet very interesting in the variety of species that arrive. I was walking through the park before, and I just noticed 5 or 6 species. But one new observation for this year was the song sparrow. Song sparrow is like, for me, like the second small migratory bird that arrives. I have to correct the third one because the first one is the Canada goose, followed by the red-winged blackbird, the noisy one, which is very dominant here in the park already. And the song sparrow I saw today for the first time. So they are arriving or about to arrive. Parc de Rapide, that's in the western part of island Montreal. You actually can get here by bus. So it's Montreal, Canada. You can get from metro by bus to this park. It's a private park, so it's not a public. It's I think it's owned by Hydro-Quebec, and it's a place where many different migratory birds arrive. They pass here, they will make a stop here on the way to the north, and the same when in the fall when they go down. So it's kind of a bird watcher paradise. They like this place a lot. It's for me, I went a lot of times to this park. I have some really great recordings made here. I saw many species the first time here in Montreal in this park, just because it's also very accessible. It's not a huge area. There's a pathway, you cross over a bridge. Actually, it's 3 little bridges, and then you get to this area here where I am. Let me show you around here. This is the path. You can come up here. And here is the rapid. When you are lucky, on the other side, the river, you see these little islands in the far. There are bald eagle nests over there. And sometimes you see them. They don't really come here on this side, but with a good binocular, you're able to spot them. They are sitting in the trees over there. So, yeah. But the most important part here is watching herons. There are many different herons. The night-crowned, black-crowned night heron, the green heron, the egret, the great egret, white one, and the most often you see the great blue heron. So, but that's in spring. We are not yet there. So I told you about the ice out snow melt period where the birds arrive. Some of the birds that settle here are arriving, like the red-winged blackbird and the songbird. This period is quite not that interesting from the variety, but it's here we have some goose passing by. Let me switch. So like this one here, just, yeah, it's cold. I agree. I mean, I have my gloves here. Let me show. So this, what appears to me, was just chasing away the other couple that went now up, upstream upwards. So this time of the year is interesting because you can watch really interesting behaviors. You don't have that much foliage that prevents you seeing it, and the other one other is because it's just before the main breeding season. You see all this pair bonding stuff going on. So it's quite interesting. The last time, a week before, I was in Parc de Fayet, and I was able to record pair bonding between the very common maya and Canada goose. So the Canada goose video is not yet published. I will publish it next week. It's a really nice one because you can see how they synchronize in a sequence of behavior, which is raising and lowering the head. And then they clean, they wash, they clean, and then again, heads up and down. I just see there a bunch of birds. I think it's Canada geese over there. I don't think you can see this. It's too far. Yeah, here in the middle. But you don't have just Canada geese right now. There should also be like these golden-eye ducks. But I haven't spotted them so far. So I will check later. So there are some species that pass through and stay here for a short break to feed. Yeah, these are Canada geese. I see it now clearly. Here we have another one flying there. I was asking why they, when you see them in a flock, they make, they chatter, they are talking to each other. And for me, it's kind of illogic because that costs a lot of energy when the Canada geese fly in flocks. Over here we have a common merganser. The common merganser, I have to register that later. You can identify from the red-breasted because they have a strict line between the white body and let me show here. The common merganser has the head is dark, and here on the neck there's a line separating from the white body. While the red-breasted merganser, which looks very similar in flight and as bird when he's fishing, they have this not this strict line, so the reddish goes to the breast. That's also why they call the red-breasted. So anyway, this is the way how I identify, and especially in flight, you really see this clear line between the dark head and the white body. Easy to ID. They are quite similar in size and they in behavior. So they are fishing ducks. They dive and fish. I also have published a video in my YouTube channel. I wish you would take some time to watch. Fishing of red-breasted merganser. There's another merganser species, but that usually you see in autumn. I do not recall having it seen at this time of the year. Anyway, so this was like, oh, here comes the couple with the fighting Canada goose male, which just chased away before the couple like catched on stream. So for me, this right now is like the season where especially the male Canada goose are quite aggressive, chasing away whatever appears to be a competitor, and later what could approach its territory where the female is breeding their eggs. So here we go. I have to put back my gloves here. I need to remove them each time I want to switch camera. Like a few days ago, you saw them arriving in large flocks, settling Parc de Rivière also here. And as soon as they are here for a short period of time, they go from flocks into pairs. You still see some groups like the ones over there. They get now closer here in the middle. But usually this looks like two pairs. Sometimes I actually thinking they are like siblings in the first year. But usually they go, they separate into pairs. For preparing for the breeding season. Anyway, so this was like topic number 2 is the period we are now, the ice out melting snow period. And in short, we will move on to the next topic, which is soundscapes. I have filmed here. Let's go watch the river close up. I hope my sound is still fine. I'm getting here very close to the river. I'm grown up in near rivers, but not this kind. I'm from Switzerland, and we played as children a lot near rivers, but we always had the warnings in the head to not get close because they are dangerous. My case, it was like the river called Landquart and Rhine, which is in Canton Grisons, Swiss Alps. And I always have really deep respect from flowing deep rivers. Let me try to zoom out. But it's quiet, meditating, watching just how the water moves and how it forms these breaks, these waves. I'm not sure if the microphone picks up the sound here. I did once a soundscape from exactly this point, but it's just too much white noise and not really interesting. But for a short period of time, like now, it works fine. I mentioned before here, over there, you have like these little islands, not all over there, like where this building is, more on the left. You have breeding bald eagles, and you can watch them. Oh, here we have a bird. Oh, a chipping sparrow. Let me show you the chipping sparrow, which is a really nice looking bird. Where are you? He's sitting here. No, this is not. It's really difficult to get here. He's very patient, waiting until I get the camera right. But it's not here. It's gray with a little crown on the head, but I think the camera is not here. Oh, I got it finally. Here in the middle, chipping sparrow. They look very nice because they have like this brownish crown. They're all gray, but they have a crownish a brownish crown. This is also I have to note down. So while we were streaming, there were like two species that arrived. Oh, I lost it again. Come, where are you? I lost it. It's kind here. So while I'm streaming, that's now here. He turns on the side, so it looks like a sparrow a little bit, a bit more grayish on the breast, but the crown is identifying characteristic. It has a brownish crown on the head, which you cannot see. Let me try to get a little bit closer so we have a bigger picture of this bird. Oh, that was it. Here he goes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, bird. Did not want it to chase you away. Anyway, so while I'm streaming, what we saw is the common merganser. We saw the chipping sparrow and two species that arrive at this point. I have to write them down in my quebecsauvage.ca field report, where you can actually get all the, oh, my tripod fall here, made walk to the water, where you can see with geopoints what I see and when I saw it in which park. Yeah, have a look at that website. It's my newest project. I want to get, before I did in every park, I just made a list of what I saw. And this is all published in my website, but I actually prefer having the geolocation. I was working on different ways to get that done, and finally got this web interface where I select the species I saw and point on a map where I saw it or where I was standing when I saw it. And then I publish that. So here we have a duck flying over. Let's see what this is. I was not able to ID it. It was a gray duck, definitively no Canada goose. So a species, but no ID. I only register what I'm 100% sure what it was. Here we have back our Canada goose. I'm wondering what they eat right now. I mean, as soon as the grass comes out, they are foraging on the grass. But, right now, it looks like a little bit like my fridge. Oh, I lost it here. Nothing in it. Hi from cold. It looks like COVID, but it looks cold. Yes, it's a little bit cold here. I'm not sure from where you are sending this, but here we have about freezing temperature, but because of the wind, it feels like not very spring-like. Oh, I'm shaking around. I want to show you here the Canada goose approaching. I'm not sure that I will be able to record today some animal behavior with my camera, which is sitting here. Let me get here. This is not my camera here. And the reason why is it's just, oh, here we are flying. What is this? This is again the common merganser we had before. Oh, I hope I still here. He's flying around. As I mentioned before, the common merganser you identify because there's a dark head, white body, neck, and a straight line separating these two colors. So let me go down here to portray here our Canada goose in search of food in the empty fridge. And you on the back here is the other half. For me, it looks like this is the female. I'm a little bit cold, yes. So they are calling, and I will step out a little bit. Oh, come on. Where are you? Here. It looks like they're telling me, hey, get out of the way. We want to get out here. So I go out here first. And let's see if they want to get up here. I mentioned before, they just arrived a few days ago in huge flocks. And as soon after 1 or 2 days, they start to split up into couples, into pairs. And sometimes you can watch them do pair bonding behavior. Not in this case. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can have both in picture. Here they are. So they just chased me away, but they had no intention to get up here. Pair bonding, yes, I will do that. Let me see, this is one side. Here the water on this side from the river will be blocked over there. There's like a dam. Here is a river. Let me zoom out. I'm in Parc, Montreal. This is like the past time. This was the end where the ships were able to get up the Saint Lawrence River, direction to Toronto, to the Big Lakes, because it's quite a heavy rapid. Now it's people do river rafting down. They go with the canoes. They come up here, and it's bird sanctuary. A lot of birds are staying here, passing by on their migratory path. You have here a pathway. It's not usually it's very crowded. A lot of people are walking on days off, vacation days. Like today we have I don't know, in German it's Karfreitag. I don't know how we call it in English. Did that give you some impression? It's windy. It's quite fresh. There's something in the river over there. Let me try to zoom in. Is this, I will check with my camera. I need to know what this is, just out of curiosity. I will settle the camera for a second. Let me find here a spot where it doesn't fall down. Yeah, there's something in the water. I hope I have to check what's happening there. How crazy is this? These are people surfboarding. That's really, really, really crazy. I may try to show you here. Let's do some fancy camera switch. I don't know if this works. I don't think so. But there are two persons. They have kind of a board. Let me try this different. Who comes? I mean, yeah, anyway, funny things happen here. In the people are biking in snowstorms. I'm preparing here to show you the image, but I have to make it bigger. Let me try it here. So this should work. Not really, huh? Here. So now I have just to get out the. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's not working. Let me get here to zoom out. Here, I did it. So, two persons enjoying the spring. That's actually fancy. Anyway, so this is it for today. I hope to see you next stream, which will happen very soon because I have 2 more days off. And we'll be outside watching animals, birds arriving, and maybe with a bit of luck, the first frogs. Have a wonderful weekend. See you. Bye bye.